Right, so welcome back to my channel, first of all. I have been on YouTube for about a year, I think, at least, but I never really did like a proper introduction video because I did a little video about the things I do, the arts I do, but never really about who I am. So I guess I'll do that now. So I started looking on the internet for a get to know me tag. So I wrote a bunch of questions down and we're just gonna go answer them right now. Let's get into it. So, the first question is, where did you grow up? Now, I'm Dutch, so basically I live in the Netherlands. I live in the thing that's called Overijssel. Not really going to be more specific about in what city I live, because, safety, I'm just gonna make sure. Stop doing that. I don't want to be a blob. Thank you. So, but basically, I live in a very, very, very old city. Not the capital city, I live on the other side of the country. But yeah, I grew up there, I still live in the same city. Where do you currently live? In the same city. We did move once, but we moved from one part of the city to this part of the city. And I see that my wig is going. God damn it. I was over here thinking I look real cute, but my wig was slipping off. That's embarrassing. Oh well. I fixed it. We're good now. It's fine now. Maybe no one would have even noticed it if I didn't call it out. Oh well. Whatever. Who was your first best friend? It's kind of hard because I had like a lot of friends at once. But I think that the only person that they called my best friend was my cousin. And we still see each other occasionally. Not very often. She does live quite a little bit far away, so don't really see each other that often. How tall are you? I am 166 centimeters, which is about, I think it's 5'5", roughly. Probably like 5'5" and something. Something like that. Dogs or cats? Cats. Cats. Absolutely cats. I love cats. I have 3 of them. I don't do great with dogs. I honestly don't. Sorry for all the dog people out there. I'm not a dog person. Dogs don't really like me either. It doesn't really go well. Funniest moment in high school. Well, I am still in high school, but I guess some of the funniest moments are just jokes that my friends told and then we cried laughing. It happens quite a bit. So like, I don't know, things like that. Maybe every single time I fall, because I tend to fall quite a bit. And it's really embarrassing, but it's also very funny. So, in what year were you born? 2001. Yeah, I'm not that old. I'm quite young. Yeah, I'm not even 18 yet. Are you in college or did you go to college? No. Like I said, I'm still in high school, so still waiting for that experience. Favorite drink? Raspberry juice. Just raspberry juice or tea with milk and honey. And those are pretty much the only 2 things I drink. I'm a very, very basic person. I don't drink anything special. What's your spirit animal and why? I think a cat. Cats are great. I love cats. Also, cats tend to sleep a lot. I also sleep a lot. It's just be that way, you know? You're wearing perfume. What scent? Bold of you to assume I'm wearing perfume. Like, I don't wear perfume because I have sensory issues, which makes smell a pretty nasty thing to deal with. So, I prefer to just not wear perfume, even though I do like the scent of cinnamon though. So if I would wear perfume, it would be something with cinnamon, because I love cinnamon. Tea or coffee? Tea. I drink tea every day, I never drink coffee because I tried it a few times and it tastes terrible. Like, no, I'm not gonna go drink that. No, just don't like it. What are your life goals? Well, if I could have it the way I wanted it, I would just become rich, live in a Victorian mansion with a lot of cats, far away from other human beings. I don't think that's very realistic, but if I can have it my way, that's what I want. Did you play any sports? Or do you play any sports? Not currently, but, well, I live in a country that is partially below sea level, so I absolutely am able to swim. I did do swimming because I kind of had to. It's kind of what Dutch people do a lot. I also did judo for 1 year because my parents forced me to. I didn't really like it, so as soon as the year was over, I quit, and I never did any sport again after that. Did any book you read change your life? I don't think so. I mean, I read a lot, but it's just kind of like, it's just a book. Like, I don't get affected that much. So, no, it hasn't really happened so far. Maybe one day. Who knows? I don't know. What's your favorite movie? Austin Powers. All the Austin Powers movies. I love those movies. The humor is amazing. It makes no sense. It's beautiful. Best movies. What are your favorite YouTubers? It's Black Friday, first of all. She's great. Jenna Marbles makes me laugh every week. I don't know who else. Probably a bunch of people, but I can't remember any of them at the moment, so I guess I'll just go with Black Friday and Jenna Marbles. How many languages do you speak? Well, I am Dutch, so I speak Dutch. And I would say that I speak English pretty well, but you can judge me on that, so, you know. I did learn German and French and a little bit of Latin in school, but nothing stuck, so yeah. I can basically just say that I did not learn those languages. I basically didn't. Are you single or taken? I am very single, like I have always been. What's your idea of a dream date? Like, chilling in the graveyard, by moonlight, with pizza. There's gotta be pizza involved. I'm not going if there's no pizza. You know, we're just going to McDonald's. I don't ask for much. McDonald's is fine. What's the longest relationship you've ever been in? I've never dated anyone. I mean, like I just said, I've always been single, so no relationships yet. Well, not romantic relationships. How would you describe your fashion sense? Dark. I basically only wear black. I mean, I like accessories. I like silver. I don't dress like this all the time. However, when I've got time to dress however I want, this is what I go for. So it's just, I don't know, I'd say goth. But yeah, it's kind of a mess. I wear what I want, which just happens to be black and white usually. What's your go-to hairstyle? Wake up, brush it, done. That's it. I'm very bad at styling my hair, so I don't. Genuinely just don't. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I do. I have one younger sister who is about to turn 15. What is your go-to fast food order? Oh, I only ever really go to McDonald's. And when I go to McDonald's, I tend to be a little extra, so I get fries. chicken nuggets, like 6 chicken nuggets, 2 hamburgers, and a milkshake. Yeah. I do not go to McDonald's often, maybe like twice a year. But when I go, it's a go big or go home situation, you know? PC or Mac? I mean like laptops? Because I don't have one. I just have my trusty old iPad that I'm filming on right now. And I have a phone somewhere. Yeah. I think I still have it. I wish my wig wouldn't go back all the time. I kind of need it to stay on my head. What is your most memorable vacation memory? Well, Monster High used to be a very big thing not that long ago. And I was a huge, absolutely huge fan of Monster High. And I had this character, Claudine Wolf, who was and is my all-time favorite character. And one time we went to Belgium on vacation, and there was this Claudine doll in store, and I didn't have her yet, so I bought her, and it was great. So I still remember that to this day. It was beautiful. I found that Claudine doll. She's still part of my collection that I will show you in a second. It's like, sometimes I'm slightly embarrassed that I still collect Monster High dolls, but then I remember, you know what, gotta do what you gotta do, and like what I like. Claudine is my favorite, and I have about 17 dolls, so whatever. And these are my dolls. Some of these are about like, what, 5, 6 years old? Some of them only a few months. So I've been collecting for a while. This is gonna be a long one, cause all morning routine kind of depends. Like when I go to school, I do everything in like half an hour, so I will get up, clean my piercings, put my clothes on, I'll eat my bread, and then I'll basically go and catch a train. Or I will just, when it's weekend, let's just say that I like to stay in bed for a long time. So basically I get out of bed at like 11, maybe. And then I sit downstairs for like half an hour, I take my meds, I take my tea. Half an hour later, I make myself breakfast. And then after that, I'll just go watch some YouTube videos, and that's basically what I continue doing for the rest of the day. So I'm a very boring person on the weekends. And my evening routine, well, it's just at some point when I decide to go to bed, which can be at any time. It could be from 8 to like midnight, whenever I feel like it. And then I just I clean my piercings again, I brush my teeth, I get undressed, and that's it. Mostly, like, and I take my meds, of course, again. But, like, that's kind of it. It's not that long. I mean, I don't really do, like, face masks, which I probably should because my skin is terrible, but I'm lazy, and I'm very bad at putting new things in my routine, so I tend to just not do any of those things. Do you have any bad habits? Yeah, probably. I mean, I talk to myself a lot, and other people tend to find it annoying. I don't, but, you know, other people do. What else? Tend to forget about literally everything. Like, I forget pretty much everything immediately, which annoys me and other people. So that's definitely a bad habit, but I don't think I can really change much about that. I wish I could, but I don't think I can, which really sucks. pretty sure I'm forgetting about a lot of bad habits, but like I just said, one of them is forgetting everything, so that kind of fits, doesn't it? One thing you wouldn't know about me. Well, I got diagnosed with autism about 2 years ago, so that is a thing that people tend to not know. So, autism is a thing that I take most of my meds for, and I also get a lot of assistance with it during the daily life because I struggle with a lot of things. So that is a thing that people often don't know. They know that I'm weird and that there's something off about me, but they don't know that it's autism. So usually when I tell them, they are quite surprised. But yeah, I'm autistic. Hi. Just so you know, I have sensory issues. And a lot of other issues, but yeah. And then there was an extended version, so I found some other things that I also could answer. However, I did skip some things because they just didn't apply to me or I had already answered them before. What is the craziest thing you've ever done? Well, with school, we have this thing where we have a work week where you go to another country for a week with school and you stay there without your parents. And like I just said, I'm autistic, so I struggle with a lot of things like this. So I was very nervous for just going to England for a week and staying there. So that's probably the craziest thing I've done. Yeah, it was nuts. It was just, I think it was also too much for me because I had several breakdowns. But yeah, I guess it was kind of fun, but it was also just, I should not have done it because it did really like upset autism with a vengeance. Like, I was like, I want to be with my friends, we're gonna have fun, we're gonna go to London together, it's gonna be so much fun. However, autism, and anxiety and all that. So it's just like, it was scary, and I would go to England again, just with my parents, just not with a bunch of people I don't know. That was not that fun. But however, I did it anyway, so that was crazy. What was your first crush? My first crush. I think I had my first crush when I was 14, I think. And she was just the prettiest girl. She had super long, beautiful hair. And her humor was amazing. She made me laugh on a daily basis, which was just, it was so fun. And she used to call me really cute pet names like Love and Darling and Dear, and I felt so loved, and it was great. Things didn't work out in the end, but that's fine, and we're still great friends to this day. And she's an amazing person in general. So I am very happy that I've met her. Your favorite film genre? I like horror. And I really like comedy because it's funny, I like humor. It's just, I'm really into that. My wig keeps slipping off. No. I also keep just looking at my iPad like, is it fine? Is it on my head? I think it's fine. Sure, whatever. And otherwise I'll get comments about it. It's whatever. What's your dream? What was your dream job when you were a child? Well, I used to want to be a princess and a fairy and then a mermaid, because I used to watch all those Barbie movies where Barbie would be a mermaid or a fairy. Now it's like, if Barbie can do it, so can I. So I want to be a princess, and I also want to be a fairy and a mermaid. It did not take that long after that I realized that maybe that was not the most realistic thing ever. So I decided I wanted to be an artist. However, if the opportunity presents itself to become a fairy or a mermaid or a princess, I will take it. Yes, thank you. I would like to be a princess, fairy, mermaid. I'm waiting. How many countries have you traveled to? I've been to England for. Stop. Thank you. I've been to England for like a week. I've been to Germany a lot. It is a nice country, but I've been there like a lot. Twice a year at least. Been to France once, which wasn't great. It was alright. We just went to Disneyland Paris, and it was okay. I got a pretty princess dress. Been to Belgium once also, I think. Yeah, I visited England, Belgium, and France once. I went to Germany. I still go to Germany like twice a year. And of course I live in the Netherlands, so I've been here. That's kind of it, you know, like I don't really travel much. It's not my favorite thing. Do you have any pets, and show them to us? I currently have 3 cats that I will just put on the screen real fast. They are such babies. I love them. Have you ever been to any concerts or festivals? Well, here in the Netherlands, for kids, there is this girl group called Kari, which used to be like a really big thing in this country, so I went to one of their shows. And you know, back then, it was fun even though it was super loud, and I remember just being unable to hear properly for the next few hours. But we did go get McDonald's, so I was super happy. Like, that was the bomb. I was like, whoa, like, I went to the show of one of my favorite artists, and I'm getting McDonald's. Time of my life. I had the time of my life. It was great. And like 2 years ago, I went to Into the Grave in the Netherlands, which is a metal festival, and I saw 4 of my favorite bands, so that was great. What are you happiest with in life? Very happy with my friends. I'm pretty happy with myself, I think. I'm not. Well, I can't say that. They said happiest thing. I can't talk about things I don't like. It's not fair. I'm happy with my cats. Like, they are great. Friends are great. I feel like everything is pretty okay. Yeah, I think so. Right, so those are all the questions that I wrote down off the internet. I didn't make them up, you know. I'm not that original. I just thought I would film this real fast so everybody who's watching my content actually knows who I am now, because I'm kind of a stranger. Like, the last video I uploaded is the first one where you actually like see me and know what I look like and sound like. So I thought I would just film this to let you know who I am, some stuff about me. Of course, if you want to know more things about me, or if you've got any questions, you can just put them in the comments and I'll answer them. I could also film a Q&A in the future, maybe, so anyway, thank you for watching. If you want to subscribe, you can. If you want to like this video, you can. I will be posting more content like this, and I am planning on being more active soon. However, I am in my exam year, so I could get busy. However, I will try to put out some content. Well, thank you for watching, and bye.